welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I am so excited to finally start this Diwali series, that is Diva Looks. So here's how it's gonna go. I am gonna post 4 videos, and there's gonna be a color theme for each video. So today's color is brown, and all of my makeup is gonna be, especially the lips and the eye look, is gonna be around that. There are gonna be 4 videos starting from today, and I am so excited for you to see all of the looks. Okay, so I really like how this eye look has turned out, and everything is nice and bronzed, and that brown theme is I think has turned out very well. So if you want to see how I got this gorgeous Diwali look, then please do keep on watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you know when the rest of my episodes are up, which are going to be very soon, by the way. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the Smashbox Primer Water. I already have moisturizer underneath, but this will give me that extra boost of hydration. And I absolutely love that it hydrates, it primes, and it also sets your face. So I'm just gonna take a generous pump, and I love this spray. It is so smooth, and I think it really spreads the product evenly. And then I'm just gonna wait for a while for it to naturally dry it down. Then I already applied some lip serum as well. This is the Rose Cinnamon Lip Serum from Bubble Farm, and it gets absorbed in your lips very easily. So by the time you get to lipstick, they are nice and moisturized, and especially in this drier season, you don't want chapped lips because they're gonna look very not nice underneath your lipstick. So yeah, I like and anyway, so as my next step, I am gonna be using this Farsali Unicorn Essence. I really like the texture of this one, and whenever I am going to apply a matte foundation, I make sure that I have this underneath. Because of this texture, the base products sit very well on top of it, and without drying my skin, or without any blotchy patches of the foundation. So I also make sure that I take this underneath my eye as well, so that my concealer doesn't crease. Okay, so next it's time for foundation, and I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation, and I'm going to use the Plume microfiber sponge to apply it. And okay, let's see. Okay, why won't this open? Oh shit. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna start with one pump. That's it. And as I always say, I've mentioned this a lot of times on my Instagram, and that I just like to start with very little product and then build up if necessary. And when you do it, you're just avoiding potential mistakes or horrors, because you can always build up, but if it is too much, you're gonna have to take it all down. There's no other way. Just gonna dot this all over my face. This is giving such a beautiful finish. I'm loving it. So I actually got this during the recent Nykaa sale. This was I got this at 50% off, so I thought, no, I have to. And luckily, when I checked, there were only 4 shades available, and one of those shades was mine. So I took almost 30-40 minutes to figure out if this is the correct shade, and it is the perfect shade match, and I couldn't be happier. And if you need help on finding your correct shade match when it comes to foundation or concealer, especially when buying online, then please go check out the Talk #Makeup Basics to Me series that I did on my Instagram Reels. It's fully loaded with tips and I highly recommend you to check it out, especially if you're a beginner and if you're just starting out with makeup. I'm sure it'll be very helpful to you. So my foundation is done, and while blending it, I actually went ahead and prepped my eyelids also, and I used the Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer, and I actually just used barely like a dot of it to prep my lids, because since we're gonna cut the crease and I do not like a lot of product on my lids when it comes to product, as in when it comes to foundation or concealer. Foundation I anyway don't apply on my lids, it's just concealer for prepping the lids. So I just applied a little bit of it because I'm gonna cut the crease later on. And yeah, now I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. And since we're going for a brown look, I obviously am gonna use all these brown shades. I mean, not all these, some of them at least. I'm gonna start with this shade Sandalwood right here. I hope you can see. And okay, I don't know if you saw Ariana Grande's eye makeup from the song Positions, which is her latest song and which I love, by the way. So I'm going to do something like that, but as you have already seen, to give it like a more festive touch, I have filled the lid with not like a concealer or like a white color, but I'm gonna later on fill it with a nice gold shade to go with the festive vibes. But I'm just gonna start with that first. And since I don't want to mess up with the dark shade, and since I'm trying this eye look for the first time, I'm just gonna go in with Sandalwood first, which is like a very light brown. And okay, Sandalwood is like barely visible, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I can see. Especially when it comes to cut crease looks, you have to be so patient. Anyway, eyeshadow can take a long time because you should be blending it very well, but especially like cut creases take a long time because you want to be as precise as possible, right? Oh no, shit! Oh my god, I dropped the brush so hard. I just noticed I ruined this shade Pink Diamond. Can you see it? Oh my god, I'm so clumsy. And yes, I managed to fix that shade. I just tapped everything right back in. And alright, back to the eye look. And I think this brown looks nice, but obviously I want a deeper shade. And if I was going for the exact Ariana look, this would have been nice. I would have just worked ahead with this. But since the theme of this look is brown, I want something more intense. So then next I'm gonna go in with this shade. I hope I'm pointing it. Yeah, I am gonna go in with Cocoa right here. And yeah, I managed to clean my brush as well. And I'm just gonna like tap this. So since we already have this outline going on, I'm just gonna follow it. And I'm also gonna make sure that I'm not like just placing it, because I want that a diffused look as well. So I'm gonna blend it as well around the outline. I'm gonna take this kind of a flat brush. This is from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collection, and I'm again going to go in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer. Just gonna take a little bit, just like that. Okay, So this might seem so difficult and so intimidating, but cut creases are not as difficult as they seem. You only need to be patient. That's it. You know, if you're patient, if you take your time, it's gonna look amazing. And I mean, beginners can definitely do it if you just have the right kind of brushes. And I'm just gonna show this flat brush again. This can be used to cut your crease. This can be used to apply shimmer shadows as well. And you don't need to have Morphe brushes, but I'm just using what I already have. You can obviously go for PAC, you can go for ProArt, you can go for Wet n Wild. I know Color Bar does a few brushes as well. And which else? PAC. Did I already mention that? Anyway, but yeah. Finally, it's done. And you know what you can also do is, I couldn't do it because I was holding a mirror in my hand. You can also sort of pull your eye like this and then go it, because what happens, you sometimes have those extra layers on your eyes, or like layers or hoods maybe, so that might not allow you to get that sharp cut. But what you can do is, if you can just like be in this position and keep your eye half closed and then pull it, then I think it should be much easier. So I am gonna use a combination of Blessed right here and 24K right here. And yeah, I'm just gonna start with Blessed and then move to 24K. I am gonna just swirl my finger in this Blessed shade, and it looks something like this. And just gonna place that on my lid, and it already looks, the shade looks so good, right? So right now what I'm doing is, I'm just applying it on the lid and not near the edges, because like, since I'm applying with my finger, it's not gonna give me a lot of precision, and I don't want to ruin that cut crease that we just did. So for my edges, I'm just gonna use a brush, but yeah, for my lid, where I want the most intensity, I'm gonna use my finger. Then going in with the 24K. Wow, it's so much more like right in your face kind of a bling. Can you see that? Looks so good. I'm gonna take another flat brush. This is like much more thinner than the previous one. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is just go over. Okay, so as you can see, near the edges I haven't applied any shimmer, because I was applying it with my fingers. And I'm just gonna take the Blessed shade on my brush, then just go over, go as close to the edges as possible. Brush again, so that we get to like add in a bit more of that brown, so as to intensify everything. And right in the middle, because I feel like a little bit of shimmer has transferred onto the crease, I'm gonna go in with that shade Cocoa again on this brush, and yeah, and then wing it. I am just going to go in with the tapered end. My god. Okay. It has applied a bit thick, but I haven't done my under eye for that purpose exactly. When I'm doing my under eye concealer, I will just clean that up. But for now it looks like this. Alright, so I actually went ahead and did this eye as well. And if you see that there is a little bit of a mess here, but that's what concealer is for. I actually wanted the wing to be a little smaller, so I added in more brown so I can like clean this up with concealer. But if you want, you can keep it longer. And I'm gonna use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer again, and I'm gonna use this sponge, the same sponge. What I really like about this sponge is that it has got one side of it, like it has got this flat side, which is like great to sort of, you know, cut like a clean line here, or sort of to bake right here after you're done with your contour or bronzer, and you know, clean up the edges. And then this side is great for like your regular concealer areas, or to go in around the nose and mouth area. So yeah, I really like this for that. And I'm just gonna quickly apply the concealer in the way that I always do. So a little bit in the inner corners, just like this, and just, yeah, with this line, with, okay, I usually am not very precise when it comes to this line, but since we want like a clean cut right here, I went in really slowly. So I'm quickly gonna blend all of this out and be right back. Just a quick tip: when you're going in with this concealer, if you're gonna clean up this cut, like go in with a sponge like this, or a brush that is flat, and you know, will be able to achieve that nice cut, but at the same time your concealer will also be blended. So I'll just go do all of that and I'll come back. So I am done with the concealer, and as you can see now, we've got a nice clean cut here. And next I'm gonna set the areas that I concealed with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Just gonna take a little bit and then just set everything in place. So now for the rest of my eye makeup, I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm gonna put on some mascara and then lashes and some kajal as well. So since these tutorials are, you know, color based, and so that's why I'm just gonna focus on the brown parts of the looks, and same likewise for the other tutorials as well, because all of these basics I have already like talked about these in detail on my Instagram a lot, because I already have one Diwali look up on Instagram on my IGTV. So if you like, go check out. That is much more, that is very detailed in terms of techniques. And then, like I also previously mentioned, I also did the makeup basics series, so all of that is that as well. But for this series, I wanted to focus on the colors. Eye look is now complete. So I did my eyeliner, mascara, lashes, and then in my lower lash line I added some kajal, and I feel like now it's all complete and looks much put together. And I love this little wing effect, and yeah, and it's Diwali, like festive appropriate as well, because of that 24K shade, which looks amazing by the way. And anyway, now we're moving on to the next brown elements of this look. I'm gonna use the Hoola Caramel bronzer. Such an amazing shade, and I'm going to use the Morphe Y11 brush to bronze up my face. I'm just gonna pinch this same brush, take a little bit of it, take a little bit of the bronzer, and there you go. Next, for blush, I don't want it to be too distinctive, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of lipstick for my blush, because yeah, the main color of this whole look is brown. I'm just gonna go in with this e.l.f. lip shade. This is in the color Deep Burgundy, and it's a really pretty shade. So what I'm gonna do is, I am just going to apply a dot here, and one here. And I'm gonna take this angled brush. This is by Wet n Wild, and yeah, I use this brush for my blush. I am gonna be using the Merry Luminizer from The Balm Cosmetics, and this highlighter is quite special actually because this was my first high-end highlighter that I got from my own money. Like when I used to do all of these, internships and freelance gigs during my college days, I used to save up money and I used to buy my makeup, but it is broken, so if I open it, it's just gonna fall on the floor and it's gonna be a mess, so I cannot show you. But then it is such a beautiful shade, and I'm gonna slowly open this up, and oh my god, I almost cried when it cracked. I'm just gonna try to show you very carefully. Oh my god, this glow. I mean, like a lot of highlighter looks so good, especially during the night time, and it looks like you will glow like a diya, honey. Now it's time for lipstick. So for lipstick, I am gonna use this beautiful shade from L'Oreal Paris. It is called I Play. If you can see the applicator on this lipstick, it is so thin and it is nicely tapered in, which means that you don't really need a lip liner. You can just go in with this one with like being as precise as possible, and that's what I really like about it. And right now it's obviously wet, but once it settles in, it's gonna set down to a very comfortable matte finish. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna quickly put on some jewels and have a quick change of outfits, and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back and I am all dressed up. So one thing that I did was spritzed on the Smashbox primer water that I had started with, and then I sort of just dabbed my sponge to push in everything. So now all of the products look nicely blended in and seamless, and that's why there's this nice sheen going on because of the highlighter. And yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how the look turned out, and I hope you like it as much as I do. So if you like this tutorial, and if you like this video, and if you're liking this series, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and also the subscribe button while you're at it. It would mean a lot to me. Also do comment down below what you liked about this look, and while you're at it, just take a guess now what the other colors would be, the other 3 colors that is. And I will see you soon. Bye.